Now, on the eve of the opening ceremony of the Winter Olympics in South Korea, North Korea has staged a huge military parade in the capital, Pyongyang. It featured the intercontinental ballistic missiles, which, according to the regime, could reach the United States. But as our correspondent Laura Bicker reports, America has once again threatened new sanctions unless North Korea abandons its nuclear plans.
All hail to the general. They shout in numbers. Tens of thousands of loyal soldiers display their adulation, and they are rewarded with rare words from their leader.
At a time like this, when the US and its followers are making such a fuss around the Korean peninsula, our military should remain on high alert and step up preparations for a fight.
Peeking from behind the pillar is Kim Jong-un's influential sister. She will be the first ever member of the Kim dynasty to travel south and will represent the regime at the Winter Olympics. On display were missiles that Kim Jong-un claims can reach the US. It's bound to heighten tensions on the eve of a Winter Games that South Korea had hoped would be known as the Peace Olympics. Just a few hundred miles away in Seoul, the US Vice President is meeting the South Korean leader with a message of his own. The US wants President Moon to keep up the pressure on the North and has announced an increase in sanctions. Earlier, as he addressed troops in Japan, he warned Pyongyang that US warships and squadrons stand ready.
Let the world know we will defeat any attack and meet any use of conventional or nuclear weapons with a response that is rapid, overwhelming, and effective.
This small village, 50 miles from the North Korean border, will stage the latest chapter of a tense 70-year-old drama. As the athletes parade into the stadium, all eyes will be on the politicians in the grandstand. The sporting events have yet to start, but the propaganda games are well underway. North Korea's charm offensive has arrived in the form of what is known here as an army of beauties. Chosen for their looks, intelligence and loyalty to the regime, they are the pin-ups of Pyongyang. Han So-hee is a former member and was part of an elite group which performed for Kim Jong-un's father.
We were supposed to promote the North Korean ideology. We were not only to cheer, but we were to go into combat at the heart of our enemy and show off our pride and the greatness of our country.
In the battle for public opinion in South Korea, this display is far more powerful than any missile. It has raised hopes. Whatever the North's future intentions, the Olympics have provided a unique opportunity, and they found it too tempting to turn down. Laura Bicker, BBC News, Pyeongchang.